Hey there, it's that guy with the empty gas tanks again. So a question of whether or not I should continue any further with a project of mine. This is a truck that not many of you have seen on the channel, the Silverado. It was on the channel years ago, but I had decided that I was basically flooding the channel with too many videos at a time, and most people would not be able to digest the videos fast enough, so I took them down and decided to kind of pump the brakes and not run myself out of projects. So without further ado, I guess the Silverado is going to make its introduction to the channel. Little problem we've had going on here since 2016, and this may be the last time on the channel, depending on what everybody thinks. I'd like to hear some feedback from the 51 or 52 of you that may have some mechanical knowledge. Maybe you're on the same page with me, maybe you're not. So here's what I found. Basically, we're back to the same old scenario we were at a long time ago. This truck is reading, the dipstick is reading that it is overfilled. I'm sure you can probably see it's like way up there on the end of full range. It does smell very gassy. So, you know what I'm thinking already. Yep, head gaskets. So, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I've took 4 of the spark plugs out so far. They're not damp, so that might be a good thing. But the problem could still be in the back. It could be in 5. It could be in 7. It could be in 6 or 8. We don't know. Another thing that suggests head gaskets. Very foamy antifreeze. And it does drop down below that spring. Of course, you can't see it right now. I will probably try to start it and leave the cap off. Very sooty spark plug. So it was richer than the Casino. I'm gonna see if this thing will fire up. It's not very healthy. It sounds really rough. So I think we know the decision that we're gonna be making here. Let's see what she has to say. She might even be almost out of gas. I have no idea. Fuel gauge barely works in this thing. Not one to crank over very well either. She's really struggling. Maybe it took in some antifreeze. I may have my answer already. Good heavens. I can smell. Oh, there we go. I figured she'd speak eventually. Might be a little shy because of the audience. So, everybody already knows, cracked windshield. I don't know if you can see her or not. It's right around in there somewhere. And of course, she dies. She's never idled right. So, we'll try again. Tensioner's been dying for years. She does sing a pretty nice little tune. Now she's starting to idle up. See what the antifreeze is not coming out. That's a good thing. I think that's a cracked head gasket, fellers. I mean, I'm no ASE certified mechanic, but supposedly a cracked head gasket will bellow out antifreeze. And that's exactly what I was afraid of. So, this truck could have multiple issues. Don't really know. Could be cracked head gasket. Could be the old injectors, you know, just throwing down way too much fuel. Because like I said, that oil does smell very gassy. That's what we see. Really, really foamy antifreeze. So definitely some intrusion in a lot of places where it's not supposed to be. So I think that gives us our answer here. We probably have head gaskets failing again. Might be in different areas this time. Normally the cylinders were just soaked full of antifreeze. That's how it was back in 2016. So anyhow, I haven't put too much money into the truck, but I did buy a distributor, brakes, bought all the hardware, bought wires. The distributor and wires came together, and I bought some spark plugs too. So I've got maybe, I don't know, it was a cheap distributor. It was 75 bucks. So probably into this thing for, I'd say 140, 150 bucks. So what do we do with the old Silverado? I mean, it's pretty straight. I don't know. You know, should we just let it go? Is it worth transporting 150 miles to the new location? Would we drop a crate motor in it? No, we'll just let it go. You got way too many other projects, you know. Don't mess with that thing. Beautiful sunset. So what do we do? I'm at a dilemma here. You know, I never said that I wouldn't ask for opinions. I mean, I always said I just would never ask for any money, and I'm not. This is not a ploy, not pulling any heartstrings or anything like that, but just wondering, old friend here, 10 years, basically, what do I do with it? Junk it, move on, crate motor. I tried giving it away, no one wanted it. So what do you think? Just let it rest. You know, it's time. Who knows how many miles are on the odometer? It quit at 315. So what do you think? Let me know. Drop in the comment box down below. Take care.